Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, y'all? Robbie TV. Shake back here. We back live with it, baby. You know what I mean? Got a couple topics to touch on. Yeah, man. I just seen something with the with Charleston White, man. He just did an interview with Tasha K. We gonna talk about that, and he talked about how he worked for the NSA or one of them agencies. He said he worked for. I can't remember, but it was. I think he said Homeland Security or something. Like, how the hell you working with Homeland Security? Who, you know what I mean? Like, how you qualify? They want people that's been, you know what I mean, to college and got degrees and shit for their qualifications. So obviously something ain't right. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna get into that. Charles White basically admitted that he's a plant for real. You know what I mean? He's getting paid and controlled by the government. You know what I mean? So that right there was an eye opener for me. That right there was an eye opener for me. You know what I mean? You gotta listen to what people say. And he definitely exposed himself right there. You know what I mean? Then he still dissing Nipsey Hussle. Like, yo, what you got with Nipsey Hussle, bro? Like, yo, why you keep talking about Nipsey Hussle? Like, yo, Nipsey Hussle ain't did nothing to you, Charleston White. Like, god dang, you keep saying fuck the dead homies, fuck dead people, fuck this, fuck that. How you dissing dead people? But then on the other side saying, you know, you a community activist, or you know, but he already said fuck the people. He been said fuck black people. He don't give a fuck about what black people do. He here just to, you know, for benefit. He here for the money. He ain't trying be no, you know what I mean, which is cool. I'm not tripping off. If you go ahead get your money, bro, but don't be playing the fence. He trying, you know, he trying to fake like, oh, I be character, or I be this, I been that. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to fake it. Like, yo, you ain't gotta fake it, Charleston. You know what I mean? So we gonna get into him. He said something about what Charleston. I mean, what Tasha K. And then we gonna be and then we might be we gonna touch on the Donald Trump. So Donald Trump in Venezuela, the president of Venezuela just spoke out, and he said he will not be the Latin what do you call it, the Latin Vietnam. He said we will not be the, you know what I mean, basically, you know, coming at Trump saying we gonna defend ourselves. He said, you know, his country, he preparing his country, he preparing his people. You feel what I'm saying? He said he willing to fight with tooth and nail, with every strength and power to his ability. So I'm pretty sure, and be honest with you, I seen something where they said that the president or something, he decided to say he had stepped down, and they gave him pretty good terms, but Trump and them denied it. You know what I mean? So basically they're saying like, yo, we want you, we want to go to war. You know what I mean? We don't give a fuck about what you talking about. We ain't trying to settle with you. We ain't trying to negotiate, none of that. So we gonna touch on to that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. You know what I mean? Within the world. I'm hearing you got Ray J getting goofy. Then you got a lot of shit going on. It's a whole lot. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. So we're gonna touch on the Charleston White situation first. Yeah, let's touch on this Charleston White. Let me see. This nigga Charleston White is tripping, bro. Like, I don't even know why the hell this nigga is still relevant, which he not, but it's just they make him go viral. And that's another thing too. Like, they make these motherfuckers go viral, bro. Like, Charleston White's dumbass should have been out of the algorithm. You feel what I'm saying? But Why if I keep yawning, y'all? I'm a little tired. But it's like, it's on the tip where it's though like, yo, why the fuck they keep making yo go viral after he done disrespect and everybody? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta makes you think, makes you wonder like, yo, who is controlling him? Sponsor White, Charleston White gotta be he's sponsored by some type of agency, some type of organization or something. Cause ain't no way this nigga done dissed all these motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? And the way he dissed all this motherfuckers. Let me see. So look, this one right here.
The marathon continue. Where's the marathon continue? Y'all ain't wear marathon shirts no more. So I mean Nipsey Hussle too. Blueface, fuck your dead homies. There's a gang beef that's going on between LA Hoover Crips, and the Fort Worth Hoover Crips. There's an old guy by the name of Gumby. An old nigga named Gumby. Let me tell you crab ass nigga something. You washed up California nigga. Fuck Hoover Crips, first and foremost. You got some grown ass niggas, and these niggas in their 50s. These niggas older than me, y'all. LA Gumby Hoover. Then you got a Gumby. I'm kicking Fort Worth off the set. Homie, listen. You niggas don't even own the set over there. On Figueroa. Hoovers. You niggas don't run nothing. Crip and Bloods. You niggas ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit, and your kids ain't shit. Matter of fact, Blueface, fuck your dead homies. Fuck your dead homies. On dead homies. You niggas lie on your dead homies more than anybody. You niggas claim the cities your mamas don't even own houses in. Your mother is a renter, is a leaser. And you claiming a block the bitch don't even live on no more. I piss on Nipsey at the rolling 60, neighborhood Crip Nip, fuck neighborhood Nip. Y'all been hollering the marathon continue. Where's the marathon continue? Y'all ain't wear marathon shirts no more. So I mean Nipsey Hussle too. His daughter turned into a little slutty little bitch out there. She went back to her mama. Cause she don't want to be with Black Sam with that mahogany shit. She want to rep the LA shit. So she gonna be getting, she gonna get down with the C. They gonna tap into her little pussy too. Little daughter. Them 60s niggas gonna fuck her too. Cause they fuck everybody. So what do you niggas represent Hoovers for? What do you
like, yo, you hear the disrespect this nigga is? Like, bro, why are you talking about that man's daughter, bro? Like, yo, his daughter don't got now. Even if, boy, it ain't, yeah, that is not gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? Which I don't think is true. You know what I mean? And nobody is perfect. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't think that's gonna happen. Cause you know, Black Sam and Nipsey, and you know, and Nipsey family is, you know, Nipsey father and all that, and his mother, you know, they gonna make sure that girl good. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the crazy thing about it is, why the hell is you talking all this, bro? Like, you talking about children. She's still a child, bro. She what? I think Nipsey's daughter like 16 now. Lil Imani, his oldest daughter. Because I think when he died, she was like 12 or 11. So it's been about 6 years now. So she about 16, about 16, 17. You know what I mean? She, you know, she up there. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, why the hell you wishing all this on this man's daughter or saying this gonna happen? Like, what type of nigga are you to even speak on children, bro? Like, that is a child. You know what I mean? Well, she becoming a young adult, but still, she's a child to you, Charleston. Why you down there? You 50. Like, come on, bro. You got children probably older than her. So why the hell are you speaking on this man's daughter and he's dead? You know what I mean? Like, this man, like, you disrespecting the dead, bro. And I mean, I know he doing all this shit for viral. And he doing all that for clout. But it's like, yo, when the fuck is niggas gonna put Charleston White on Goofy Time and just let it, like, and somebody really, like, don't nobody give him no interviews? But it's Say Cheese and all these type niggas and, what's the other nigga name I seen? It's just these niggas interviewing him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the niggas that's interviewing blowing them up because they got millions of subscribers and shit. You feel what I'm saying? He get on his platform and say some dumb shit, some wild shit, and next thing you know, he blowing up. That shit crazy, yo. I don't know why the fuck Charleston White still in the algorithm. He don't say nothing for real. He say the most bare minimum shit, and it kind of avoids all the shit that he do say that's real, because he say so much fucked up and derogatory shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this man just really came here and say, fuck Nipsey Hussle daughter, she gonna get this, she gonna get that. Like, why are you saying that to this man's daughter, bro? If you want to say about what you about Nipsey, which is some bitch ass shit anyway, because you don't even really know Nipsey. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, you know, Nipsey, you know, he was gang banging and all that, but yo, he was trying to get niggas out of that. You feel me? He was trying to bring the Crips and the Bloods together and make this shit about the community. He wasn't pushing death and destruction to the black man. He wasn't. You can listen to Nipsey music, and I listen to Nipsey music. I listen to damn near all his albums. I know Nipsey wasn't pushing no fucking gang culture and gang violence and shit. He was pushing unity. You know what I mean? He's pushing real estate. He was pushing business opportunities. He's pushing ownership. He was pushing fuck the middleman. You know what I mean? And get to it yourself. Brick and mortar. You know what I mean? From the ground up, from the grassroots, he was pushing that type shit. It's a marathon. You know what I mean? It's not a sprint. You know what I mean? It's gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna have your battle test and all that, but you gotta just stick with it. You know what I mean? He wasn't pushing. He was basically pushing to uplift black people, bro. He wasn't pushing no gang culture and all that shit in depth. Even in his music, he wasn't. Like Nipsey music. That's why his music was so inspirational. Nipsey music was inspirational, bro. It wasn't fucking gangster or demonic or, you know what I mean, trap and or gang culture and all that. It wasn't. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, that's what it had some of that in there, because of course, you know what I mean, it's still rap, and you know, it's still what nigga going through on a day-to-day basis, the police and all that shit like that. But it wasn't on no tip where it's like, yo, he bring like how this drill music, or you got niggas like Jim Jones and all these niggas that still want to push the street life and gang culture and all this shit. Nipsey wasn't on that, bro. You know what I mean? Nipsey was actually talking down on the set. You know what I mean? He wasn't talking down, but he was speaking on some real shit, man. The set, you know what I mean? What he say? Almost ain't make it because the set fell. Should have clipped you quick. What he say? Should have clipped you quicker than the West now. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like Nipsey was speaking some real shit. But for this bitch ass nigga Charleston White to say this shit about your daughter, like come on, Brandon. I mean, I'm pretty sure niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas already know Charleston White a goofy. But it's like, come on, yo. You just. But this ain't even the part. I'm gonna get to the part where he said the Charleston K interview where he said his ass was he worked for the NSA. We gonna get to that.
Anybody. You nigga claim the cities your mamas don't even own houses in. Your mother is a renter, is a leaser. And you claiming a block the bitch don't even live on no more. I piss on Nipsey up the rolling 60, neighborhood crip nip, fuck neighborhood nip. Y'all been hollering a marathon continue. Where's the marathon continue?
Y'all piss on his grave.
Y'all don't even wear marathon shirts no more. So I mean Nipsey Hussle too. His daughter turned into a little slutty little bitch out there. She went back to her mama. Cause she don't want to be with Black Sam with their mahogany shit. She want to rep the LA shit. So she gonna begin and she gonna get down with the C. They gonna tap into her little pussy too. Little daughter. Them 60s niggas gonna fuck her too. Cause they fuck everybody. So what do you niggas represent Hoovers for? What do Hoovers do besides fuck other boys in prison? Gumby, you told the story. Your leader tried to fuck you. Everybody know the Hoovers rape boys. Hoover Crips are known for raping other gang members. What the fuck you niggas want to be down with that shit for? Y'all look retarded, stupid. You niggas is granddaddies. You niggas is granddaddies. Your grandkids ain't been to the zoo. You didn't take them to the fair. They getting a free lunch today. They gonna be hungry when they get out of school. And guess what? Pawpaw ain't even got a truck. You niggas is the granddaddies with no trucks. Look how shame, man. You niggas, y'all the pawpaw with no trucks. I'm online hard. These 50-something. These are the granddaddies who can't take you fishing. Pawpaw, can we, you got to, come on, my nigga. You wouldn't say that if you was alive. You wouldn't say that if he was alive. I did say he was alive. I watched him get killed, nigga. I watched the bitch ass nigga get killed. He wasn't tough. What make y'all think Nipsey Hussle was tough? And we watched him get holed out by his set. Nigga, if you tough, your set don't hold you out. They ain't hold big you out. We watched Nipsey Hussle get holed out. What makes y'all think he tough? Come on, keep talking. Where you at, baby? like the 60s do. They throw up the fist. So he turned around, he came back. Bitch that kicked the nigga. What nigga shoot you and kick you? That's personal. Cheese House Media. Can you get this to Gumby and the oh, yeah, definitely. Say, homie, the Hoovers didn't start Hoovers in Fort Worth. So they don't have no say so over there. Where did the Hoovers in Fort Worth come from? Lorraine. Oh, okay, I know Lorraine. Cooper Road. So Gumby needs to, Pawpaw needs to shut up. He think they gonna come down here in Fort Worth and they gonna start running stuff. Listen, control some things.
I ain't got time to get fuck what he talking about now. But you can just see the disrespect. Like yo, why are you disrespecting Nipsey's daughter, bro? You know what I mean? You ain't like he talking about, like he said, fuck King Von. He said fuck all these people, bro. Like why are you dissing the dead? You don't even know none of these motherfuckers, my nigga. You know what I mean? I know, of course he doing it for clout. He doing it for clickbait and, you know what I mean? The fucking, you know what I mean, for views and shit. But yo, I'm mad that niggas is still interviewing him and he still be able to, you know, go viral out this shit. Niggas should put you on goofy time. Like yo, man, you on goofy time, man. Get the fuck up out of here, yo. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga ain't even listening, ain't even re-sharing none of your shit. Niggas putting clown emojis on your motherfucking post. Mickey, you gonna have to change that shit, because he ain't gonna be able to get no interviews, no vlogs, no promotion, no none of that. Niggas gonna put your dumb ass on goofy time. Put him on a shelf, for real. Because, yo, you doing all this shit right here, my nigga. This shit is diabolical. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, niggas don't diss the dead, bro. I don't give a fuck. That was your enemy. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Niggas like real men, then we ain't doing that. Because we know that you could be gone and dead tomorrow, too. You know what I mean? You know, that people got families and shit like that. Yo, come on now, yo. Like, real men don't do that. You know what I mean? So you know Charleston White. Yo, this nigga working for the CIA or something. He working for somebody. Because ain't no way that this nigga got to be able to say all this. He'll say all that. Like, look. Look at this nigga.
You don't give a fuck about New York. I didn't like Biggie. I don't like Jay-Z. I didn't 50 Cent. The good ball. Do you care about that ball spot? No. Cause your I ain't got it, my yeah, they don't give a damn about that ball spot. They care you got money. Broke, handsome in them. With him every week haircut. Yeah, hello. Don't worry about the haircut. Keep getting the money. Football, huh? Do you care about that ball spot? No.
Look like he in a bitch. Look like he in a bed with a bitch half his age. For real, she look young as shit. Charleston White feet. This bitch look like she my age. 24, 25. You know what I mean? This bitch look young as shit. You can tell she on her phone and all that. She ain't even really into it. She probably just. Charleston White, he definitely paid her. He got the money, but he damn sure paid her. You know what I mean? Even if he ain't paid her, he did something for her. Bought her some Chanel, bought her something. You know what I mean? Got her nails, feet done. He did something. I'm pretty sure he paid.
Do you care about that ball spot? No. Cut your. I ain't gotta cut my. Yeah, they don't give a damn about that ball spot. They care you got money. Broke, handsome in them. With him every week haircut. Yeah, hello. Don't worry about that.
This thing, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason bitches with him, because he got money. Like Charleston White, yo, you ain't like, he know. You feel what I'm saying? But it's on the fact, like, yo, why are you trying to shit on, like, talk down and diss the dead and all that clown ass shit, yo? I don't be. That's why Charleston White been a goofy in my eyes. That's why I say I don't respect nothing he do. I don't listen to nothing he say. I don't give a fuck if the shit that he say, it be bullshit for real. Like little truth he do say, it be right, basic shit, base level surface shit. Nigga don't go deep for real. You know what I mean? Like, and even if you do, you say so much fuck shit and so much goofy shit, it trumps all that, man. Like, bro, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, nigga ain't trying to hear none of that. Well, let me see. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Let me see. I don't even Tasha K. Let me see. I know he can't talk about the whole interview, but I say he was on. I know I seen Sean Campbell talk about it. He was on Tasha K, and he said he worked for the CIA. Let me see. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Speaking on Charleston White suck ass. Let me see. This nigga Charleston White said he was working for the Homeland Security and all this. Like, yo, how the fuck is you working for Homeland Security, bro? Like, you could tell me you a motherfucking agent for real. Like, come on now. Let me see.
That's why I come to character.
And he love that character shit. Like, bro, all this character shit.
That's why I come in character. Why? For the lies? For every lie. And you know the excuse that I use? And bring this guy.
Nigga always talking about character, bro.
Nigga, just.
If you gotta be in character, that means you ain't got no integrity. Shouldn't have to be in character. It should be who you are. People should love you for who you truly are. All this, I'm in character and I need to do this and that. Like, bro, you're not no fucking actor. You know what I mean? If you was an actor and you getting paid in the movies or something to be a character, and even then, motherfucker, that's you just a character. That's just on a movie. Dang, motherfuckers don't like how you is in real life. And if I find out you can be a superhero in a movie, a character or something, if you foul in real life, man, I ain't even trying to hear none of that shit. I ain't trying to see none of that shit. Or vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on now, yo.
She can't come to business unless he have a reason.
I want to see what this nigga said. I got hit too. He said he was working for the CIA, working for the Homeland Security.
I tell you, I ain't scared of the regular cop, but did you just hear him? They would use him to teach what? That's still going to be a hater?
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man.
Thank you for sponsoring this war, family. Appreciate y'all. He called me and told me, Tracy called to him. I said, man, bitch ass. So he'd been telling people for years that he was going to put a charge on me. So that's how that happened. So, man, the FBI was investigating our police department. So they gonna get all the, it's a good old boy system. So once, every time I talk about her, they really can be investigated for that. It's a good old boy system. So because you work for them. Basically. So now the police ain't smart enough for me. They would use me to teach procedural justice. An average beat cop, I run circles around. Let me ask you something, because Nah, she moved too fast. They would use you to teach what? Did you hear him? Press 1 if you just heard him. They would use you to teach what? Teach what? They're still calling me. They don't like when they agents.
You're helping to fight human trafficking.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Hold on.
And it's a document.
Go ahead, go right here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. We talking about Charleston White admitting that he worked for the government, man. You know what I mean? To bring down, what he said something about human trafficking, whatever, but he was on Tasha K. Here, go right here.
I have to ask this because they're going to ask.
And this is documented. This is real documented information. So this all can be looked up. What I'm talking about.
So you're helping to fight human trafficking.
Yeah, well, so I partner with Traffic 911. I partner with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And I'm what they needed because my homeboys were pimps. I was raised by a pimp. So I would teach. He just said, for the record, he partnered with Homeland Security. Security. How is he qualified to partner with Homeland Security? Are you kidding me? How is Tasha K not questioning him? How are you qualified? Who gave you the authority? What would make them want to partner with you?
I want to know the same thing too. I want to know the same thing too, y'all. How the hell Charleston White partner with the Homeland Security and the FBI? How the hell you partner with them, bro? Like, I mean, come on now, and it ain't no partner. It ain't no partner with them. You working for them. Fuck, ain't no, they not partnering with you. Fuck you mean? Yeah, their partnership is you working for them. You might think it's a partnership, but you working in their best interest. You know what I mean? You ain't no partner. You working for them. You working for their best interest. So how the hell Charleston? He just admitted it right there that he worked for this. He worked for the government. How the hell you work for the CIA, Homeland Security, bro? Well, you don't have no background in police and from what I heard, you don't have no background in criminal justice. You don't have no background in police history. Like, come on now, yo. That's what I'm saying. That goes to show you, though, these motherfuckers out here working for the government, yo. They government plants. And you can tell Charleston White a government plant. He getting pushed in the algorithm too much. For him to say all that shit that he said and did all he done did, yo, like, he getting pushed in the algorithm too much, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and he say some of the wildest shit. Like, Charleston White say some of the wildest shit, yo, that motherfuckers won't even fathom. Like, god damn, you talking about dissing niggas dead and doing all this other shit. Talking about he raped white women and all this. Like, he just said some old off the wall type shit. And he's still like, motherfuckers would have been, they got canceled. They'd have been canceled his ass. But real people that know woke up and been seen Charleston White was a fraud. You know what I mean? Like, been seeing that shit. I wasn't. When they first came out, when I was like, yeah, cool, he's speaking, you know what I mean? Okay. But then he started getting, you know what I mean, too big. I guess that money started getting to his head. He like, man, fuck that. Then he like, man, I know how to stay relevant. You just gotta say a lot of, catch a shot wave. You know what I mean? Keep the people going. Say anything out your mouth, and people gonna listen. They gonna tune in, whether they agree with it or not. They gonna tune in. So that's what Charleston White. That's what he learned to do. Send a shot wave through the internet by saying crazy shit. But that goes to show. He just admitted that he worked for the government. Hold on, we gonna run it back though. Let him say it again. We gonna run it back real quick. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Robbie TV. We gonna get back. We gotta get back in the algorithm. My damn so YouTube been pushing me out, man. I ain't been live in a little minute. So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. What the hell going on in my motherfucking hotspot? Yeah, now we gonna get on this Trump situation too, cause Trump and Venezuela, like they about to, you know what I mean? It can go off at any second. So
I tell you, I ain't scared of the regular cops, but did you just hear him? They would use him to teach what?
hold on, go
now
back.
you're back in character, right?
Hey man, nigga pussy thing. Now, the police ain't smart enough for me. They would use me to teach procedural justice. An average beat cop, I run circles around.
Let me ask you something.
So hold on. What he said is, he said the average police officer ain't smart enough for him. It's either one or two things. He either think that because most people that's, moving, doing stuff, think like, they think like that, or regular police think, you think you outsmart the police, but you can't, because they got the intelligence. You can't outsmart the police, Or unless number two, which goes with number two, is you the federal government. That's the only one that can outsmart the police, is the federal government. These agencies, government agencies, FBI, CIA, NSA, Homeland Security. Now they the ones that can outsmart the regular police. So if he's saying he can outsmart the regular police, that mean who you working for then? Who trained you? How can you outsmart the regular police if they are trained to outsmart people? So how can you outsmart the regular police? Well, who you working for? You know what I mean? Like he just proved it right there. He working for the CIA or the government agency or somewhere, yo. Like, I don't understand, man. Like, people still ain't saying this shit, yo. This nigga Charleston White just admitted that he worked for the government. You know what I mean? He working for the CIA. Or no, as he said, Homeland Security. You know what I mean? Which is all they all intertwined. You feel what I'm saying? So, but this him right here saying it. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe, Robbie TV. We going live. We getting back in the algorithm, man. YouTube, and you know what I mean? I slowed up my flow for a little bit. I went and stopped going live. YouTube fuck with my numbers, man. Fuck with my algorithm. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe. We speaking on Charleston White right now, and him admitting that he worked for the CIA or worked for the government.
Move too fast. They would use you to teach what? Did you hear him? Press 1 if you just heard him. They would you. I tell you, I ain't scared of the regular cop. Am I making this up? They don't like when the agents get exposed.
I remember after that first bomb episode of our coming back, we're in Miami. I went back home. I woke my wife up and I said, babe.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
This is documented. This is real documented information. This all can be looked up. What I'm talking about.
So you're helping to fight human trafficking.
Yeah, well, so I partner with Traffic 911. I partner with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And I'm what they needed because my homeboys were pimps. I was raised by a pimp. So I would teach.
He just said, for the record, he partnered with Homeland Security. Security. How is he qualified to partner with Homeland Security? Are you kidding me? How is Tasha K not questioning him? How are you qualified? Who gave you the authority? What would make them want to partner with you?
That's the question niggas need to be asking. That's the question I'm asking too. How the hell did the Homeland Security, and you heard what he just said? He tried to skip. He said, yeah. He said I was perfectly what they needed because my uncles was pimps. I was raised by a pimp. So what you saying is you working with the government and giving them intel on your uncles, you feel what I'm saying? Or because your uncles was human traffickers, you know how, I ain't say him, your uncles was pimps. You know what I mean? So you know how pimps move, you know what I mean? Because all that kind of, you ain't say intertwined, but it kind of, you know, well, human trafficking a little bit more, yeah, I ain't say a little bit, but it's way hard, you know what I mean? You know, pimping is just, you know, it's kind of a transactional thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy. I just don't understand how people just skip past that. They're like, this nigga really just said, I work with Homeland Security. You know what I mean? He said, I was just what they needed. So if you working for Homeland Security on that, you think they ain't got you working doing something else? They ain't pumping them up in the algorithm saying, yeah, Charleston, we need you to keep the people dumb. We need you to keep the people stupid. We gonna keep pushing you in the algorithm. We gonna keep getting these big corporations because they are, you know what I mean? The internet is run by the government, by the CIA and the FBI. That's what the internet is run by. You know what I mean? That's what this shit was created by. You know what I mean? So they got control of all the motherfucking, you know what I mean, big channels, big corporations, all that shit that's cutting these checks and all that. So if they want to keep them in the algorithm, they can keep Charleston White in the algorithm. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just on the tip where it's like, yo, ain't nobody looking at this shit and seeing for what it is. Like, yo, this nigga Charleston White really is fucking a cancer to the black culture. He pushing a stereotype. He you know what I mean? He being way too disrespectful and way too fucking arrogant, you know what I mean? As far as like his towards black people, you know what I mean? Saying fuck black people, he don't need black people, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Because he think the white man, which the white man is, got him rich and got him where he at, but that he don't know. That shit gonna be stripped for so long. You know what I mean? There's only but so much he probably gonna be able to take. You know what I mean? They probably come to him with the deal breaker yet. You know what I mean? But he think shit sweet now. He think, oh yeah, it's gonna come a time. He talking about, yeah, he doing this, he touching with celebrities, he with this celebrity, with that celebrity, with this, that, and third. They gonna push up on him. But that goes to show you, man, this nigga Charleston White, yo, he's a fraud, man. Don't believe nothing he say. He working for the government. He working for the Homeland Security, which we already know they was ones that brought down our real black leaders back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? Homeland Security and CIA and all that. They the ones that really brought down our real leaders. You know what I mean? From 40 years ago, the Black Panthers and all that. And like they said, the director of the CIA and FBI said there would never be another black leader unless we create him. That's what he literally said out their mouth. There will never be another black leader or black messiah unless we create him. And now we see all these modern day so-called black messiahs or revolutionaries or whatever they want to call themselves. They created. You feel what I'm saying? They probably got a whole school and shit to teach these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Shit crazy, yo. They gotta keep us controlled and keep us distracted. You feel me? From what's really going on. But yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe, Robbie TV. We speaking on this Charleston White situation, saying that he say he worked for the government, man. Which I ain't surprised. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe.
Are we listening to the same thing? Y'all thought I played this live for no reason? Y'all thought I played this live for no reason? This nigga's a straight agent. Ain't no character in this. He telling on himself.
That culture-wise, they're not being forced into human trafficking. The whole sign is up for it. There's an element that is, but it ain't the black people that's doing it. It's the white people.
So were you in character when you talked about sometimes a woman need to be raped?
Yeah, of course I was in character. Of course I was in character.
Was you in character when you talked about a woman need to be raped? Of course I was in character. Of course I was in character. That nigga evil. Because that's not nothing to joke about.
Yeah, that ain't nothing to joke about. And another thing too, I ain't with all that character shit, bro. I need you to be one way 100% all the time. We ain't no character. You know what I mean? If you getting character, if you got character, that mean you flawed. That mean you two-faced it. That mean you can't be trusted. All that character shit. What you mean character, bro? It's right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I mean? Ain't no character. I'm not gonna be trying to do this if ain't nobody, if people don't fuck with me for what I say, they ain't just gonna fuck with me. I'm just gonna have my small audience who rock with me, and that's gonna be just what it is. But all this, I'm in character, and then you hear what he say, of course I was in character. Of course I was in character. So he can say some wild shit, and then when a nigga checking him, I was in character. Like, nah, bro, hell no. I mean, you ducking accountability, man. You ducking, you know what I mean? You ducking your, you ain't standing tall on what you say, because you can say some wild shit, and he might, and then as soon as it backfire, oh, I was in character. I was in character. All that character shit, man. Fuck out of here, bro. Ain't that much character in the world. Okay, now, you understand? You know, like how maybe a Dr. Umar or somebody, you know, you put a little extra spice on it. You put a little extra, you know what I mean? Make it funny. You know what I mean? I'll give it to Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar can make a serious situation funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Now, okay, that can be a character. But come on, Charleston White. And I ain't even know Dr. Umar, we getting on his ass too. He been scamming for a while too. You know what I mean? Even, you know, I like with Dr. Umar, you know, the black knowledge that he puts out, especially when it comes towards the justice system and black history. Dr. Umar knows his black history. I'll give it to him. But, you know what I mean, that still don't point the fact that, yo, you know what I mean, you was asking money for the school and shit and we ain't get no results. So, Dr. Umar, a whole nother story. But Charleston White, he all his character shit, and then Dr. Umar didn't even say he in character. At least Dr. Umar, that's, you know what I mean, I really feel like, well, Dr. Umar I'm pretty sure he probably in character when he, you know what I mean, act like he fighting for the black people. He probably don't give a fuck about nobody. So, I mean, hey, but at least Dr. Umar, he don't say it. Charleston White, oh, I'm in character. And he say the wildest shit. And then, you know what I mean? And then, oh, yeah, I ain't in character. I'm in character. Yo, fuck all that character shit, bro. Like, it's either you real or you not. You know what I mean? Either you meant what you said or you didn't. You either stand on what you said like a man or you don't. All that character shit, backtracking and backpedaling and then, oh, I'm in character. I'm in this. I'm in that. Well, I only say shit to get people with an algorithm and say and get my point across. Like, nah, bro, you don't need to do all that. You don't need to diss the dead and say fuck this and fuck that. Because he already know if he don't do that, ain't nobody gonna listen to Charleston like goofy ass. He not really, you know what I mean? At least, like I said, at least with Dr. Umar is, you can tell Dr. Umar is like naturally funny. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's, you know what I mean? He got a naturally, you know what I mean, gift the gab for that. Charleston White, he just a nigga that just say crazy shit just to get the algorithm on him. Like, come on, bro. You don't need to, you don't like if you don't, Charleston White ain't say crazy shit and do crazy shit and all this other shit and disrespect motherfuckers and just to keep his name relevant, people ain't give a fuck what Charleston White be saying. I promise you, they will not give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, come on, man. This nigga, like, I can't believe niggas let yo get away with it for this long. Like, niggas let yo get away with it for this long, man, and ain't calling them out. A lot of niggas is calling, you know, people calling them out, but a lot of motherfuckers ain't. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit crazy, yo. So
some of the nastiest shit in the world to say about Nipsey Hussle's daughter. But Jaguar Wright don't have no integrity, but he does.
yeah, nigga don't got no integrity. Charleston White don't got no integrity.
That's fine.
Disrespecting kids and shit and babies and all. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
This is a dirty job, but somebody had to do it.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you doing?
100,000 followers when I interviewed her call the public space. She reminded me. Tasha K, chase me.
This shit crazy, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We speaking on Charleston White bluffing ass. But yeah, though, man, I had to touch on this. This nigga be making me mad, be on some goofy shit. So he ain't even gonna get enough more of my time. Like, you know what I mean? You'll just be, you know what I mean? I don't be having time for that shit. I don't even listen to a lot of motherfuckers what these motherfuckers say for real. They be goofy. Trying. But yeah, so now we about to pivot on Donald Trump and Venezuela. Hold on, let me see. Venezuela president says Latin Vietnam. Let me see. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. We done on Charleston White, bitch ass, man. Fuck Charleston White. You know what I mean? So we gonna look at this, cause Trump and Venezuela is looking, you know, it's looking like they can go any second now. So, but this what the president of Venezuela had to say about America. He said that he will not be the Vietnam of Latin America. Basically saying that, you know, he not letting the government, the United States, come and take all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And overthrow their government.
Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is saying he's open to negotiations with his country's opposition hours after posting a video warning against U.S. intervention. Now, in that video posted to Facebook last night, he pleaded with the American people to not let President Trump intervene in a manner similar, he says, to Vietnam in the 1970s. He told Russian state media this morning that he is prepared to commence talks now for the benefit of Venezuela with the participation of international mediators. But he has ruled out holding any new elections until the year 2025. Meantime, self-proclaimed President Juan Guaido has been barred from leaving that country amid the ongoing power struggle. This coming after Venezuela's Supreme Court launched an investigation into the opposition leader. Despite growing calls to oust Nicolas Maduro, the U.S. State Department, though, also warning Americans not to travel to Venezuela, at least for now, because of the threats of kidnappings, violent demonstrations, and arbitrary arrests.
I like the video. Hold on. I think it might have been on Big House page. Let me see. Yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Let me see.
1,000 followers.
Hold on. There you go, right here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man.
B-52 bombers are
Got a lot going on, man. You know what I mean? Might be looking like shit. Might be going to war. You never know. So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We speaking on Donald Trump situation right now with Venezuela. Venezuela said that they will not be the Latin America Vietnam. You know what I mean? They ain't taking on the United States bullshit. You know what I mean? And they ain't let them exploit them. So.
B-52 bombers are flying off the coast of Venezuela. Trump's not bluffing. Right now, more than 10,000 U.S. soldiers are built up in the Caribbean, on ships in Puerto Rico, locked and loaded. Special operations helicopters were just seen flying 90 miles from Venezuela's coast. The chopper units used by Delta Force, Navy SEALs, and the Green Berets. The Black Ops were spotted off the coast of Trinidad. They're very important for search and rescue missions. Also spotted Little Birds. They're smaller but faster, designed for quick insertion of special operators behind enemy lines. The Ghost was also confirmed to be in the Caribbean. That's the nickname for MV Ocean Trader. It's the kind of ship that doesn't want to be found. It's designed for black ops and special missions because it's dark and blends in with cargo. There's more. 10% of the U.S. naval power is now in the region. It's a major shift. There's subs, several destroyers, and F-35 fighters in Puerto Rico. That's on top of all the coke boats getting smoked to pieces by the week. Kilos of cocaine are washing ashore. Don't tell Hunter. Dozens of bad hombres becoming shark bait. It's got Maduro's attention. He's the dictator of the narco state, a very bad hombre, and we just doubled the bounty on his head. It's now 50 mil. According to the New York Times, Maduro offered us a dominant stake in Venezuela's oil, gold, and mineral wealth and promised to cut ties with Russia and China. And Trump and Rubio said no. That tells me the gunboat diplomacy is going to end up with no Maduro and a Venezuela aligned with us, not Putin or Xi. American action in Latin America hasn't always ended well. Look at the Bay of Pigs. Other times, it's a piece of cake. It's our backyard. And Trump's just reestablishing the Monroe Doctrine, a.k.a. the Dunroe Doctrine. Hopefully Venezuela in general does the right thing and collects the $50 million bounty. No one wants a messy conflict in South America. Maduro controls drug traffickers who are pretty strapped. They have military-grade weapons.
Yeah, them motherfucking drug organizations, they ain't no game. So basically what it's saying, Donald Trump is going at Venezuela. You know what I mean? He's saying Venezuela from I'm gonna give you the real though, cause we speak on the real over here. And make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. YouTube trying to get me out the algorithm. I gotta fight back, man. I gotta fight back. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. But we touching on this Venezuela versus Trump situation right now. Trump is saying that all the dope and all the coke is coming from Venezuela, from Colombia and all that, when a lot of people just did the facts and say that's not true. Only like 10% is coming from that side, which is the Caribbean side. They say like fucking 90% is coming from the Pacific side, which is Mexico. So most of the drugs that's coming in from America is getting funneled in from Mexico, which is, they say, which is a fact. So Trump is he bluffing about saying that all the drugs is coming from Venezuela and all that. That ain't true. You know what I mean? So what's the second reason? The second reason is that Venezuela got the largest oil reserves in the world. I'm talking about, they said over 300 billion barrels. You know what I mean? 300 billion. 300, they said that's more than Saudi Arabia, that's more than us, that's more than Iraq, that's more than Russia, that's more than all the countries in the world. So Venezuela got the most, they sitting on the most barrels of oil. So what that mean? They sitting, they got gold at the bottom of their feet. I mean, they got oil at the bottom of their feet. So that means Trump, he basically want to do how he did with the Middle Easterns, you know, run a coup, saying that, oh yeah, you know, it's a threat against national security. They running drugs in here, so we gotta, you know what I mean, take action. You feel what I'm saying? And whole time though, that ain't the case. They just want to go with that bitch and overthrow the government. That way they can keep their foot on Venezuela neck and keep that flow of oil, that flow of oil and them natural resources running. You know what I mean? Because we already know that America runs on the petrodollar. You know what I mean? That's how America and the Middle Eastern, with Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, and all them Dubai, all them other countries, that's how they got rich, off the petrodollar, from the oil. You know what I mean? But Venezuela found out, yo, we got the most oil in the world. We sitting on the most oil in the world, so that means we could be one of the most richest countries in the world. Venezuela is probably, I know they probably top 50 poorest countries in the world. You know what I mean? I would say probably top 25, but definitely probably top 50 poorest countries in the world. You know what I mean? But they sitting under all that natural resources. So the president over there, just like how Saddam Hussein and all them was, like man, shit, we not about to keep getting exploited. We about to, you know, run this up. You know what I mean? We gonna sell to Russia, we gonna sell to China, we gonna sell to Iran, we gonna sell whoever. And the United States like, nah, y'all not really fuck about money, because you gotta think, if Venezuela got all that oil, I mean, they can sell their shit probably at 1/3 at the price of what America selling, and Saudi Arabia and all them selling that oil for. So I mean, they can bankrupt America if they wanted to. You feel what I'm saying? Because they can sell that oil at a cheaper price, and they know everybody else, all other countries ain't gonna have no choice but to buy that oil from Venezuela, because they selling it at a dirt cheap price. You know what I mean? And the American dollar, we got our money off the petrodollar. So we can't let that fall. You know what I mean? America, we want all the power, all the resources, all the natural minerals. You know what I mean? You say Venezuela killed that oil reserves already. No, that's not true, bro. I just seen the video. Go watch my live yesterday. Venezuela's sitting on 300 billion barrels of oil, bro. They got the most oil in the world. They didn't run out of oil. They probably just getting started. You know what I mean? They ain't running out of oil. They got more oil than the Middle East. They got more oil than America. They got more oil than all the countries in the world, bro. It's just the fact that they've been getting exploited by America, by, you know what I mean, Europe and all these other countries and shit. So they like, nah, fuck that. We ain't getting exploited no more. Just like how Africa is. Africa on the same type tip. Like, yo, we not really keep getting exploited by these Westerners. You know what I mean? Y'all come and taking our natural resources, giving us pennies on the dollar, and y'all going to sell it and making billions. You know what I mean? While our people over here struggling, barely can feed their family, living off $3 a day. You know what I mean? While y'all making 30 billion a day. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, come on, bro. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We talking about this Venezuela situation right now, but the president of Venezuela said he ain't having it. He said, man, look, man, we gonna fight tooth and nail, which I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, America, we got the biggest military in the world. So, I mean, well, the most advanced military. You know what I mean? China right there next to us in Russia, but we spend the most money on military equipment than double. We spend double what any other country spend. We spend like over, I think, like 300 billion. No, I think it was like 150 billion a year. China spend like 50. I think Russia spend like 25, and all other countries. You know what I mean? We spend $100 billion a year on military. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like the Russian president, he said he not going for that no more. I mean, the Venezuela president said he not going for that no more. So, yeah, them get up out of here. I'm ready to get out of here, man. So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We speaking on this Venezuela, and the president of Venezuela, he said he not ready to be the Vietnam of Latin America. You know what I mean?
Let hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans into the country. They could be activated. But if Trump can pull this off and kick China and Russia out of Venezuela after what he did with the Iranians, it'll give him a lot of power to deter Russia and Ukraine and China and Taiwan.
See the difference between the black conversation?
Shit real.
My boy, I'm the way people.
Shit real, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit is real. So, yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel.
The first thing they gonna do is direct you back to slavery.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man.
Recruiting through their paternal.
Yeah, that's how. What you say, Sean? No, for real. Yeah, I know. But only thing about Venezuela is, and that's another thing about Africa, they sitting on all these billions and billions of dollars of minerals, but they don't know how. They don't have the equipment to extract it. Like how you saying, bro. They don't have the oil rigs and the oil pipelines and all this other shit they need to extract the oil. So that's why they need a China with that infrastructure and that engineering, or United States, or Europe, you know what I mean, or even a Middle Eastern country, because they don't have the equipment to extract the minerals. You feel what I'm saying? Or if they do, they don't really know how to do it as effectively, because they just starting. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, Venezuela and Africa and all these countries that got all these billions of dollars of minerals, they don't know how to extract it. You feel what I'm saying? That's like you got $1 billion in the bank, but you don't even know, you know what I mean? You don't know how to get, you lost your code, you lost your card. How you gonna get the money out? You don't know, you know what I mean? Or, you know, it's just something like, yeah, like it's just crazy. So, but I really do hope that these countries can, you feel what I'm saying? So, but this ain't it. I think I seen something. I thought I seen something else.
There's a reason you have all these abortion clinics in black.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Let me see. Damn, I thought it was on here. It must have not been. Let me see.
He was born, right?
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
These are the people of Simon Bolivar. They did not seek to unite Latin America. They did not drive out the Spanish colonizer. So the Yankee...
Oh, here you go, right here. That's it right here, y'all.
Believe me, the Venezuelans will fight, and their children will fight, and their children will fight, because these are the people of Simon Bolivar. They did not seek to unite Latin America. They did not drive out the Spanish colonizer, so that a Yankee colonizer could take their place, so that their oil, their gold, their minerals, their precious things, their precious land and waters can be exploited by Donald Trump's cronies. Are you crazy? You must be. If
Are you crazy?
that this is not going to turn into a Latin Vietnam. I've been watching movies about Vietnam this week. It's true that the United States was able to devastate.
He said a Latin Vietnam. A Latin Vietnam.
Shit crazy.
While he's running this war in Ukraine with Russia.
That shit crazy, yo. Yeah.
To eviscerate making violence on Vietnam and Cambodia and Laos. They were from the sky well able to eviscerate millions of human beings, to soak the jungles of Vietnam with chemical weapons and napalm, setting the jungles alight, and the deforestation and the birth defects caused by these chemical weapons still visible in the maternity wards of Vietnam today. It's true. The United States knocked hell out of Vietnam. Vietnam prevailed. And the United States Armed Forces, and you cannot conquer a country without boots on the ground, suffered 58,000 dead Yankees in Vietnam. Hundreds of thousands of wounded physically and mentally. Millions of crimes and suicides committed over the rest of the lives of the people who never recovered from being a U.S. soldier.
Yeah, yo, he ain't lying. He been honest. It's still, they said, man, that Fukushima and all that shit they dropped over there.
Yourselves for all.
They still ain't, Vietnam, they still got that shit in their water and all that to this day. Fukushima and all that shit, yeah, they dropped them chemicals Agent Orange and all that shit. That shit crazy. Yep. Yeah, bro. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. It's Robbie T, man. TV, man. We speak on real situations over here. Make sure y'all check out my other videos and my other lives, man. I got a lot of content on this channel, and I'm definitely keep this channel growing, man. So if you like what I say, you like my content, give me a subscribe, man. Give me a like. You know what I mean? But I'm about to get off here, man, because I'm about to get up out of here. It's been a long day for me, for real. I think I'm actually about to go drive back. I don't even think I'm walking. I ain't fuck that. I'm gonna drive today. Chad, man, like I say, man, yo, the Vietnam president, he said, man, he ain't going for that. He said, y'all not ready, you know, use our materials and our fucking natural resources for y'all benefit, and have our country still looking poor. You feel me? So, and I'm with him. I would be on the same. That's what Saddam Hussein was trying to do. That's what Burkina Faso trying to do now. What his name? Ibrahim Traore, right? Of Burkina Faso. That's what he doing. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of guys doing, man. They not trying to have America keep exploiting that country over and over and over. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you subscribing, bro. Chad, man, like I say, man, you know, it's a lot of topics that can get touched on, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Yeah, man, we definitely gonna be going live some more. Have some more topics going on. So yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all watch a lot of my videos that I got. And yeah, man, it's Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid. I'm going live later on today too. So if you like this content, man, I'll be back live again around probably about 7, 8 o'clock tonight. So man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Check out my other content. Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid. We out.